Hey everyone, Justin Gannon, eXp Real Estate, and it is Thursday, September 1st, 2022, and here is your Las Vegas market update. As we take a look right here, we're looking at the updated numbers. We are at 7,838 homes for sale. We have 583 new escrows this week. That means an offer was made and an offer was accepted. We have 60 expired listings, 230 withdrawn listings, 448 were sold this week. So just looking at this first little group of numbers here, 7,838 new listings, of course, is more than the following week. However, we've now been at a month in the 7,000s. If we look back to when this numbers first started rocketing, we were in the 2,000s for about a month as well. And then 2 weeks in the threes, 2 weeks in the fours, 2 weeks in the fives, 2 weeks in the six, and now we're in the sevens. Sure, it can go up to 8,000. Obviously, we're very close to being at that number. And this is just for single family homes in the Las Vegas area. But I think it is important to show that while we're still going up, it's not going up as dramatically each week, but we are still going up. 583 new escrows this week. It's been staying in this trend in the 500s since July 13th. We had that 600 last week. But it seems, I said this before, it seems to have bottomed out at this 520 mark about a month ago. So, buyers, not saying they're creeping back yet. Let's see if we get into the 600s and stay there. But we're definitely seems like we bottomed out at about 500, mid 500s new escrows a week. 448 listings were sold this week. That means they went into contract 30 to 45 days ago. And if we look back 4 or 5 weeks, we were doing 500 escrows a week. And when we do 500 escrows, we're doing about 448 closings, 409 closings around there. So there is a little bit of drop off each week. Next tab here is days on market average, days on market median, 27 days, days on market average, and 21 days is the median. These numbers are getting skewed left and right because a lot of sellers are on the market so long and they are just withdrawing it from the market and relisting it with a new MLS number so that it hits everyone's emails again and it looks like a brand new listing and refreshes it. And the amount of we're getting of those is crazy. And so it's almost, ask your realtor when you're looking at a house, how long has it been on the market, and ask them to look at the history of the house. Because when they click on the house, they might say, oh, it's only been on the market for 10 days. But if they go to the history, they might see it's been on the market for 3 months, and they just withdrew it and relisted it. Sales price, we actually had an increase in the sales price average at $560,405 this week. Averages, if a $8 million house gets sold, it's going to skew the averages. But, we've been in that mid 500s for a long time now. Median sales price, $452,000, a slight decrease from the week before. But overall, the median sales price is the lowest it's been since February. And then it skyrocketed. Remember, sales price is when it's sold, so 45 days ago, 45 days ago. So we know February 16th was when we hit our low of number of houses for sale on the market. And if we look at our sales price, it started going up because all these homes right here, were sold back in March and February and January. That's when they went in escrow. And now sales price is slowly coming down a little bit as inventory had skyrocketed. So $452,000, still higher than ever though. Contracts, these are price reduced homes. So 1,270 homes were price reduced this week. Again, well into the thousands. We've been there for a long time. Sellers are still pricing their house too high, and there's just the market's not there for the buyers. 98%, this is sales price to list price. That means the price that it was listed at versus the price that it was sold. Again, this number is based on what the final list price was. So if the house was withdrawn and then relisted, that means that those prices are actually taking offers underneath list price. So it could be much more dramatic. I've seen some, especially the more expensive homes, the $1 million, $1.2 million that are accepting $300,000 less, just to sell the house. Still a significant profit though from what they first bought the house at. 17.5 weeks of inventory. how long it takes to sell all these homes at the speed they're selling right now. 4 weeks in a month. So we're at a little more than 4 months of inventory. So that is a buyer seller's market right there. It's right in the middle. Though we're seeing obviously it's more of a buyer's market just because they're the ones getting the deals right now. These last two columns right here, new listings, 833 new listings this week. So we've come down a lot since June 29th at 1100. We've been in the 800s now for 3 weeks. And just for example, for me, I was talking to somebody potentially selling their house, and I shared with them the market stats, let them know what's going on with the market and what's selling. And they told me, you know what, there's too much inventory now. We're going to wait, we're going to rent out the house for another year, and then we'll make a decision next year and see how the market is. And we're starting to see that from some sellers. There are people that realize, hey, we missed the boat. We don't need to sell today. So we're not going to list it. Other people are, let's list the house. Let's see what happens. If it sits in the market, great. If we sell it, great, and whatnot. And this last column, that's the coming soon. 59 new coming soon. I don't worry too much about that column. So what do I see here with this? Again, still more new listings. Still more new listings, but it's gone up, slower. Pricing, the median sales price has come down a little bit. I think the median is more important to look at because you have the bell curve. And then, what is this last one? I'm sorry, new listings. New listings have kind of stagnated. So I kind of think it looks like we've bottomed out in new listings. It looks like we've bottomed out new buyers. And now can they meet again? So we'll see. Interesting time right now in the market. Labor Day is coming up this weekend. And then we have the holidays. Traditionally, it starts to slow down around then, so we'll see what happens. If you have any questions about the Las Vegas real estate market, reach out to me, direct message me, email me, whatever it might be. Look forward to working with you soon.